Welcome to the VMS Sportscast. I'm Eladio Jaimes, and I'm at Bogus Stadium, the site of BirdBowl 15, where the Harlingen South Hawks will play host to the Harlingen Cardinals Friday afternoon. I'm here with the Harlingen South cheerleaders.
S-O-U-T-H-H-A-W-K-S. Go! South Hawks! Go! South Hawks!
There's no doubt that everybody's pumped for this game. You know, it's the 15th time that Harlingen South and Harlingen High School get together to battle it out here at Bogus Stadium. You know, there's been some memorable ones, there's been some blowouts, but this is probably the year that the two schools come into the game with the most talent on each side of the ball. Harlingen on offense, Harlingen on defense. Harlingen South on offense, Harlingen South on defense. You know, Harlingen South has the offense led by quarterback Sean Messick. The guy's a senior. The guy's a 2-year starter at the position. He comes in with a boatload of leadership, boatload of experience, and that's really what has gotten the Hawks at 4-0. The Hawks also have a great defense. They have a new defensive coordinator in Mike Ramirez, who comes from Arlington. He's a Del Rio native. You know, the guy brings so much intensity to the game. The guy brings so much intensity and passion to these players. It's just something that we haven't seen at South too many times, you know, in the form of a coach. You know, so there's no reason to doubt South that they're ready for this game. They're coming into the game off a win last year. It's only the 3rd win in school history against the Harlingen Cardinals. They're going for 2 in a row. That's what motivates them. They want to beat Harlingen 2 in a row. They want to win BirdBowl for the 4th time in school history. And this might be their year. Harlingen South comes in as the consensus #1 team in the Valley. You know, everybody has them ranked #1, and deservedly so. They got the experience, they got the power, you know, and they've been doing it on offense, defense. On offense, again, you have quarterback Sean Messick. The guy's led an offense that's averaging about 440 yards a game for tops in the Valley. The guy can do it with his arm, the guy can do it with his legs, and when he can't, he's got guys like Philip Rouget and Steve Mata who can hand off to. He's got his receivers, Peter Maldonado, Joseph Bedford, and a host of other guys that can always step up, for Coach Alan Cherry. The key for this game is going to be Harlingen South's defense. Harlingen South comes into the game off a huge win against Edinburgh North. They faced a very powerful attack in the Cougars, where running back Oscar Hernandez and Randy Ramirez has pretty much just been knocking over opponents for the first 3 weeks. You know, they did their damage against Harlingen South. They ran the ball, they got the yardage, they got the touchdowns, but in the end, you know, the defense stepped up when they needed to. The defense stopped them, and that's going to be the key here at Bogus Stadium on Friday night if Harlingen South is to come up ahead of Harlingen in BirdBowl 15. You know, Coach Ramirez has done a great job of getting his troops ready for this game, for every game, and the guy just comes with so much intensity into Harlingen South that you've seen it play out on the field. You know, Harlingen South has been plagued by injuries all season on defense to key starters, and every week they seem to find a way. Someone else steps up. They seem to find a way to beat their opponents. And at 4-0, there's no reason to think that they're not the #1 team in the Valley. You know, they're coming in. They're the best team in the Valley, and they want to keep it that way. So it'll be interesting to see how this game turns out. It'll be one for the ages, as they say. You know, my prediction is that this is going to be the best BirdBowl to be played in the 15-year history of the game. And we'll see Friday night who comes out on top. It's going to be a classic, an instant classic, if you will. And you know, I got my front row seat. I hope everybody does too. Join me later when sports writer Armando Garza joins me, and we'll talk about the Harlingen Cardinals. We'll talk about the game in general, and let's get ready to play some ball here on Friday night. And we'll walk out. Yes. Cheers.
Let's go Hawks! #1! Let's go Hawks! Let's go Hawks!